Keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students!
Welcome to all the students of the Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Standard 5, Subject Mathematics. Topic, Multiplication and Division Part 2. Yes, children. In the first part of this lesson, we have already learned how to do multiplication, and even we have seen how to do the division of the big numbers with the two-digit big numbers. That is, two-digit big divisors like 25, 35, 47. For that, we had used the table formation method. That is, we first used to write the tables of the divisor, and from the table we had done that division. Correct? Now, this part we are going to see how to solve this without using the table. Now let us see how to solve this without using the table. Our sum is 8943 divided by 41. Now 41 is a very big divisor. We don't know the table and we are not supposed to write the table also. Now how to do it? So we'll do it by guessing the quotient, right? But first, 8943, the highest digit 8 is very smaller than 41. So first we'll write 0 in the thousand place in the quotient, correct? And now we can consider 89 divided by 41. So first we'll guess the quotient by using 8 and 4 of the divisor. Can you divide 8 by 4? Yes, we will get 2 in the quotient. So let us see if 2 times 41 can be subtracted from 89. 41 into 2 is how much? 82. Correct. And this 82 is smaller than 89. Yes. So we write 2 in the hundred place in the quotient and we subtract 82 from 89. Now my subtraction answer is 7. Now next number comes down, that is 4. And now we have to divide 74 by 41. So again for that we will guess the quotient. But here we can see easily that 82, that is 41 2s are 82, is greater than 74. So we have to write 1 in the tens place in the quotient. That is 41 1s are 41. So 74 minus 41, answer is 33. Now next number comes down, that is 3. And here we have to divide 333 by 41. As 3 is smaller than 4, let us look at 33 in the 4 table. Can you get 33 in the 4 table? No, but we get 32 in 4 table. That is 4 8s are, correct? So 4 8s are 32 and 32 is also smaller than 33. So let us check if the next digit can be 8 or no. So for that we will multiply 8 with 41. The answer is 328 and this 328 is smaller than 333. So we can easily use that 8s are 41 8s are 328 subtracted from 333. The answer is 5. Then any next number is there in the sum? No. So here we finish with the division. Is it easy? Yes, you can practice that, then it will be very easy for you. So here we finish our division with the answer, that is quotient 218 and remainder 5. Is it clear, children? Good. Now let us try to solve this word problem. First, whenever the word problems comes to you, you have to read it properly. The example is, if 35 kilograms of wheat cost 910 rupees, what is the rate of wheat per kg? So for 35 kilograms, I need to pay 910 rupees. So what will be the cost of 1 kilogram is asked. So for that, what we'll do? Of course, division. So they are given weight of wheat in kg into rate of wheat per kg becomes the total cost of wheat. So here weight of wheat is how much? 35. Rate we don't know, we have to calculate, is equal to 910. So therefore we will divide now 910 by 35. So here is the division side by given, 910 divided by 35. So 35 2s are 70, remainder 21. The next 0 comes down. So next we have to divide 210 by 35. So 35 6s are 210. So remainder is 0 and our quotient is 26. So what is the cost of per kg? It is 26 rupees. Very good. So the rate per kilogram of wheat is 26 rupees. So this way you can solve the word problem for the division, right? Now let us see how to solve the mixed word problem. Now what do you mean by mixed word problem? Till now we have learned how to solve the word problems of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division separately, correct? Now, if in the one sum only we have to do two operations together, like addition and subtraction, multiplication and subtraction, or division and addition, that is called as mixed word problem. Let us see with this problem first. A farmer brought 112 trays of chili seedlings. Each tray had 24 seedlings. He planted all the seedlings in his field, putting 14 in a row. How many rows of chilies did he plant? Now try to read this word problem 2 times and try to understand it. The farmer, how many trays he bought? 112, and in each tray there were 24 seedlings. And that seedlings he has planted in his field by keeping 14 seedlings in one row. Correct? So first of all we need to find out the how many total seedlings he is having. For that what we have to do? For that we will do the multiplication. To find out the total number of seedlings when there were 24 seedlings in each of 112 trees, we shall multiply 112 and 24. So after multiplying, what answer we got? That is 2688. So total number of seedlings are 2688. Correct? Now from this 2688 seedlings, you go on putting 14 seedling in each row. So like that, how many rows he has made? That we have to find out. And for that, what we'll do? To find out how many rows were planted with 14 seedling in each row, we shall divide 2688 by 14. Correct. So here is your division. Correct? 2688 divided by 14. So first for 2000, that is 2 is smaller than 14. So 0 in the thousand place of the quotient. Next number 26 divided by 14. So 14 ones are 14. Remainder is 12. Next number comes down 8. So 128 divided by 14. 14 nines are 126. So 128 minus 126 is 2. Next number comes down 8. 28 divided by 14. So 14 twos are 28. Remainder is 0. So what quotient we get here? 192. Correct. So the quotient is 192 and that is only our final answer. So number of rows is 192. We can verify this answer by multiplying 192 with divisor 14. If you get 2688, then our answer is correct. Yes, so our answer is correct. We got correct answer. 192 rows are made by the farmers. Is it easy mixed word problem? For that, we should know that first what operation we have to do. Whether I have to do addition and subtraction, whether I have to do multiplication, addition. To understand that, the first thing we'll read the problem 2 times. Then we can search for some keywords. Here are some helping words for you, that what to do, which operation to do in this sum, right? So if there are some keywords for addition like add, more, plus, increase, total, sum, all together. So these types of words are there in the word problem. Then we need to do the addition. For subtraction, there may be the word like subtract, minus, less, take away, decrease, leave, fewer, difference, like that. And for multiplication, multiply, lots of, times, groups of, multiplied by, array, repeated, product, addition, all these are for multiplication. And some keywords for divisions are divide, remainder, share, equally share, group of, divided by each, repeated subtraction. All these words represents for the division. Correct? So they will help you out to decide which operations to do. Is it clear? Good. Now reading the word problem, and first think what we have to do, which operation we have to do, then you will solve the problem. Now let us try these sums first. Okay. All have to do these sums in their rough notebook, and for that I had given some keywords also, that is what operations you have to follow. So first one is, from a total of 10,000 rupees, Anna donated 7,000 rupees to a school. The remaining amount was to be divided equally among 6 students, as the all-round students prize was the amount of each prize. What was the amount of each prize, right? So for this, the key operations are subtraction and division. First you will subtract 10,000 minus 7,000, and then you will divide that remaining amount among 6. So subtraction answer divided by 6 students, correct? You will get your answer. Try this. The second one is, an amount of 260 rupees each was collected from 50 students for a picnic. If 11,450 rupees were spent for the picnic, what is the amount left over? So here what you will do, the key says that you have to do first multiplication and then subtraction. So first you will multiply 260 into 50 to get the total amount collected, and then from that total amount you will subtract this 11,450 rupees. You will get the leftover money, correct? And the third one, a shopkeeper bought a sack of 50 kg of sugar for 1,750 rupees. As the price of sugar fell, he had to sell it at the rate of 32 rupees per kilo. How much less money did he get than he had spent? So keywords are multiplication and division. So first you will multiply 1,750 into 50 kg, right? And then you will divide that answer with 32. You will get your final answer. Is it easy? Just try it. While writing this word problem, you have to write the correct statement, and after getting the answer, you also need to write the answer statement. Everybody will try this in the notebook. Good. I hope everybody must have done it correctly, and you have understood how to do this word problems, mixed word problems, and even both the methods of division also, from part 1 also and from part 2 also, correct? So well done children. Keep practicing this, okay? And keep learning something new every time. Thank you.